Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to a kind of trading guide, and it's been a while since I made one of these, and this is a subject that I never really covered on the channel. I assumed most people already knew it, but it kind of dawned on me that if you're starting off trading, you probably don't know what these sites are, how they function, and what they do, so I kind of thought I'd fill you guys in. So this is going to be 5 trading sites, or 5 sites you need to know about to trade in Team Fortress 2. Of course, these aren't vital, these are just heavily recommended through my personal experience, and I'm sure that most other traders can relate to this in saying that these are very useful sites that will help you out a ton when it comes to trading. So the first site we're going to be taking a look at is backpack.tf. I'm going to head over to backpack.tf now and show you guys around it. Backpack.tf is essentially a site where you can price items, you find out how much they're selling for roughly, and you can also value your own backpack. Let's head over to the site now. So you head on to backpack.tf, and once you sign in, this is how the site should look. You can see the current prices of keys, earbuds, which I'm not really sure why they're there, and refined metal. You can see all of these listings, but you don't really need to pay attention to either of these. So let's say, for example, someone offers you a hat, and hypothetically it's an El Jefe, and you need to check how much it is. You're going to simply enter the search bar and click it and just type the hat's name. Don't press enter, just wait for the hat to pop up. Here you can see how much it's worth in each quality designated by colour. Green being genuine, blue vintage, purple unusual, but that won't be there. And yellow, of course, being unique. As we can see, the unique version is 1.33 to 1.44 ref. This means it's somewhere in the middle of those two regions. If you actually click the yellow, you can see all the listings for the unique version and all the prices likewise. Let's say for another item, for example, that will be a bit more expensive, the Sub-Zero suit. Once again, just start typing in the item name, don't press enter, and you can see the strange price and the unique price. This one is 12.44 to 12.66. That means that in the middle of this is 12.55, which is the item's true cost, because there is like a distinguishable amount in between. We can actually see it's selling for considerably less. These are all sell orders and buy orders, by the way. It's probably worth noting this. This is called the classifieds, and here you can see everyone that's selling them and everyone that's buying them. The right side is how much they're buying for, and the left side is how much people are selling for. And it's really as simple as just sending people a trade offer. Earlier on, I mentioned you can check how much your backpack's worth, or how much an item over a key amount's worth. You're going to hover over your name and click on My Backpack, and what this will do is take you to your individual backpack page. You can see every item you own, how much it's worth, etc. with the click of this button. Once it loads, I'll get back to you. So as you can see, this is my backpack.tf page. Yours probably won't look like this, as you probably don't own most of the items I do. It's really simple to navigate. On the right hand side you can see the filters. If you want to see what your most expensive items are, just click this and press sort by value. This sorts your entire backpack, completely destroys the structure, but you can see all of your items sorted from the most expensive, and if I scroll down to the very least expensive, and then obviously untradables after that. This is really easy if you want to find out how much your items are in bulk instead of doing individual searches, and you want to check how much an item is quickly that someone's offering on. This is like all you really need to know about backpack.tf. I may do a separate guide on unusual trading. If you guys would like to know that, let me know down in the comments below, but this is all you really need for the basics, just how to check how much your items are worth. And yeah, also one thing I do want to say that I completely forgot about is items over 1 key and how to translate that into a refined price. So we can see here, let's just pick this for example, 1.5 keys for the arthropods aspect. It's really simple to convert this price into refined. Just simply type the word convert and 1.5 keys. And what this will do is convert it into 43 refined, 1.5 keys, and the US dollar price as well. It's really simple to use and should give you a rough idea. All you need to do is find out the current key price, which is around 28.66 refined, and minus that to find out how much needs to be added. It's really simple. It does sound a bit complex, but once you get the hang of it, you never lose it. It's like riding a bike. The next site you guys need to know about is probably going to be scrap.tf. This is a site with many kind of similar versions, but scrap.tf is kind of the most famous, so I thought this would be the one I showcase. This is going to be the hub of automated trading. You want to quickly buy an item or sell an item without hassle, this is the place you come to. So let's just say, for example, you want to buy a strange scattergun, but can't be asked to add someone from backpack.tf classifieds, wait for them to accept you, etc. You're going to go onto the strange banking aspect of the page, click buy strangers, and just simply search for the scattergun, and you can see all of the scatterguns they have for sale. It's really that simple, it's completely automated. Let's just say you wanted to sell a strange scattergun that you had lying around in your backpack. Just go back on the strange banking, click sell strangers, and once again search for that scattergun. If it's not overstocked, you can sell it. If it is overstocked, you can't sell it. You're going to have to sell it to someone on backpack.tf. Scrap.tf is super useful though, and definitely a site I'd recommend if you want some quick pure, or want to buy an item that you can't be asked to communicate with someone for. It may cost you a bit more, you may get a bit less when selling, but it's definitely a very useful site for quick and efficient trades. This third site is Tf2 Outpost, and I'm sure most of you know what this is. Tf2 Outpost is the hub of Tf2 trading. Here you can find people that are buying and selling items. So to add a trade on Tf2 Outpost, it's really simple. You just simply click the add new trade button, and it's going to present you with all of the items in your backpack. So let's just say, for example, that Sub-Zero suit I mentioned earlier, I want to sell one. You're going to find the Sub-Zero suit in your backpack. There it is. And then we're going to add this side. So this side is the items you have, and this side is the items you want. So we're just going to put in a refined metal, just to show that, you know, we want some pure. And we're just going to put 11 refined, because that's how much they're selling for, or like want to sell for 11 refined. And you literally just create the listing, and that's all there is to it. The trade will be made, and then of course you can wait and hope someone buys it. When I say the trade will be made, I mean the trade on Tf2 Outpost, as in your listing is created. You need to wait until someone adds you or sends you a trade offer for your desired items. Or alternatively, if you want to find someone who's buying a Sub-Zero suit, you're going to press search and go over to the right side. Remember, the left side is items you have, the right side is items that you want when you're listing, but the other way round, because you've got to think this is their perspective. So when you're searching, the left is items they have, and on the right is the items you have that they want to buy. So once again, we're just going to search a Sub-Zero suit, there it is, and click search. And what this will do is show you every single Tf2 Outpost listing of someone that's buying a Sub-Zero suit. It's really easy to use. A lot of the time it will be bots, or like they'll be paying pretty low prices, but once again, it's the hub of Tf2 trading, and probably the quickest place to make a trade with an actual human, excluding a trade server. So this next site you're going to be learning about is called loadout.tf, and it's not so much related to trading, but building loadouts, as the title would suggest of the site. And it's actually really useful for trading in terms of if you want to buy a cosmetic but you're not sure how it will look. So you're going to want to click the class you want to check the cosmetic for at the bottom. I've picked the Scout just purely hypothetically. The character should spawn in like this, and you're going to want to press show item list, the second option across. Here you're going to get a complete list of every single cosmetic that this class can wear. So let's say, completely hypothetically, we have two items in our Scout set already, being the Fast Learner and the Bruiser's Bandana, and we want to see how a third item will look. So you just simply search the item's name and click it, and that will apply the item to the Scout. Once again, we're going to do this with the Bruiser's Bandana, there it is, and we want to see how a hat will look. So let's say hypothetically you want to buy a Hermes, but you're really not sure it will go too well with this loadout. You just search the word Hermes, find the hat, click it, and there you go, that's how it will look. I don't know why the colours are glitched. Let's try a different hat instead, because that is not how it's supposed to look. Oh, it was fine then. But yeah, you've literally just clicked the item to see how it will look. You can click the little paint can next to the item to check how it will look with all different paints. It's just a really simple site to use, and really useful if you're building a loadout and you want to invest in a cosmetic but you're not quite sure that it will work with your current loadout. A very, very simple and understated site. And this last site I'm going to be talking about is called rep.tf. This site is imperative to find out whether the person you're trading with is a legitimate person or not. If you get any weird vibes from the person or feel like they may be trying to scam your items, this is the site you should come to. This is my rep.tf page. As you can see, everything's clear, no bans on record. To find someone's rep.tf page, you simply go over to their scrap.tf profile, or their Steam profile rather, right click, copy page URL and just paste it in the search bar. If they're not a scammer or anything like that, the chances are it should come back like mine, a green name and no bans on record. However, if they're a scammer or if they've scammed in the past, their page will look like this, with bans all over the place and a big red name and a notice saying this person's banned and you probably shouldn't trade with them. So guys, that is going to be the 5 most important sites you need to know about if you're going to start trading. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you found this useful and you'd like me to do more guides in the future. And if you'd like me to make more unusual trading guides, once again, let me know down below. Thanks again so much for watching, guys, and peace.